You have analysts out there saying they are quite frankly shocked that Amazon wouldn't be prepared for this kind of traffic. Amazon has said it's acknowledged these technical glitches. It says that they are working on it. What do you make of it?
Listen, Prime Day is like the Super Bowl of e-commerce. This is the day when Amazon's putting the best of its arsenal in front of everybody on its website, and now the entire ecosystem, including companies like Walmart and the consumer packaged goods, are behind that. And one thing we know about Amazon is that they're extremely good at operations. Now, if the website is going down, it just means one thing, which is that they've gotten a lot more traffic than they expected. And if I'm an Amazon shareholder, I'm standing up and rooting for this.
That's an interesting twist. I mean, you don't want to completely mess up the first quarter.
For sure, yeah. So I think for them to lose all this traffic and not convert all of that is going to be a major problem. But if you look at the positive side, there's a lot more shoppers coming in. It's starting to become a very big phenomena. And one thing also to remember, Emily, is that Prime Day is almost a game preparation, a preparation that they are doing for Q4, for holiday season. And while they are as they're essentially using this to stress test their systems. And clearly they did not stand up to the stress test this time, but in preparation for the 2018 Q4 season, they are starting to get the right signals so that they're able to be ready for that prime time.
It's been going on now for a couple of hours. Do you still think that this can be a record-breaking Prime Day with this kind of more than a hiccup?
Well, Prime Day has just been going in one direction, which is up and up. Last year they grew 60%. The year before they grew about 40%. Numbers have all been double-digit and nearing 50 to 60% growth. And this year is expected to be the same, especially given that they've been starting to get a lot of support from brand manufacturers, folks like Procter & Gamble and Kellogg's. They're all putting up their own Prime Day websites on Amazon.com in support for the Prime Day deal. So the deals are a lot more mainstream in this season as opposed to a couple of years ago when they got a lot of criticism for promoting what was being thought of as like tail items, which are not so mainstream items.
It's the first Prime Day plus Whole Foods, so I guess one place you probably won't run into technical glitches is the Whole Foods store if you go in there. But can people get that excited about grocery deals?
Well, grocery is starting to hit a critical mass online. And a few years ago, if you're a large public company like, say, Kellogg's, you were not focusing too much on Amazon or even e-commerce for that matter. With Whole Foods acquisition, Amazon put online grocery front and center in all of this. And what we are seeing is this year there's a big push with Whole Foods, with Amazon pulling some $10 off, or if you're buying something in Whole Foods, they're going to be allowing you to use that on Prime Day and all that. And with the grocery segment and e-commerce purchases accelerating online, we're starting to see a lot more mainstream grocery CPG companies starting to make this serious.
Amazon does have some major weaknesses in apparel, in home furnishings. These are weaknesses they have tried to combat with building Amazon branded and making more Amazon branded products. Can Amazon make up for lost ground there without compromising their relationship with third-party retailers who are not happy that Amazon is pushing its own stuff?
Well, Amazon has more than 70 private label products at this point. And even with in grocery, as you were talking about, they've launched Mama Bear and Happy Belly, and of course, not to mention the Whole Foods private brand of 365. And all of that is starting to gain a lot of margin traction for Amazon. So in traditional sense, Amazon used to push for top line growth at very little bottom line margins, but these private brands are starting to help Amazon gain margin advantage back with all this.
All right, hang on, Guru. We caught up with Jem Sabay, Amazon's vice president of Prime, from the Spheres at Amazon's campus in Seattle before news of this glitch broke, and we asked how they get the right deals in front of the right customers on a day like today. Take a listen.
You would be surprised. The launch of the whole food benefit for Prime members has been our most successful launch that we've had for any benefit launch. And I knew this going into it. I said at the time that we launched that this was our most important benefit launch since we launched Prime Video in 2011, that the adoption of Prime members to whole food benefits for the savings and for deals, and early signs also in the lead-up period to Prime Day has been truly phenomenal and very humbling. And so members have already saved over millions and millions of dollars through their purchases in Whole Foods.
What does a win look like at Whole Foods in particular?
Look, Prime Day for us really is just about is just a celebration event. We launched Prime Day 4 years ago in 2015. It's celebrating 20 years of Amazon as well as 10 years of the Prime program since its launch in the U.S. as well. And so what's important for us is really to try to engage as many members as possible, make sure they have a great day, they find the right deals that they're looking for, and they walk away remembering why Prime is so great and why it makes their lives so much better every single day. And so this is really around a celebratory event, engaging with our members, and exposing new members to what is still the best shopping deal in history. A unique combination of shopping and entertainment benefits, and we keep getting positive feedback customers, and we continue to invest to try to make it better for them every year.
Amazon recently raised the price of Prime for the first time since 2014. Talk to me about customer feedback. Have you seen any reduction in renewal rates as a result of that?
No, we've seen, look, customers continue to, particularly most of them start through engaging with us through our shipping benefits. And then we see increasingly higher renewal rates as they start engaging with our entertainment benefits like Prime Video, Prime Music, and Prime Photos as well. And, many members will start off with shopping, but then they'll stick around for the entertainment. And so we continue to be very humbled by the response that we've gotten. Last year on Prime Day, we added more Prime members than on any other given day in history until that point. And we're expecting a very big year this year as well.
Voice-based shopping has historically had its limits, and yet you're raising the stakes today. You've got cash prizes, a card, deep discounts for Alexa and voice-based shopping. Is it working, and in what categories?
Look, it's really across all categories, and it's also continues to be a great back-to-school shopping period as well. Last year, we sold more back-to-school shopping supplies than on any other day that year as well, and so customers were able to find and just do all of their back-to-school shopping in a single full swoop as well. And so we're really expecting strong engagement across all of our hot categories, including devices.
Is that with voice-based shopping specifically? I mean, talk to me about what trends you're seeing in terms of how people are using Echo to actually shop rather than just to play a song or answer questions.
Got it. Yeah. No, we are seeing customers engage with Prime Day in a variety of ways. I've purchased using my Echo devices many times, particularly for reordering, but also for great deals as well. And customers can go to any Echo device and ask them, Alexa, what are my Prime Day deals? And they'll get personalized recommendations for Prime Day deals. And we're really just trying to make it as easy as possible for people to be able to find the phenomenal deals that we have on offer today.
And what are you doing behind the scenes to make sure there aren't any hiccups? I mean, historically on Prime Day, there have been some issues, glitches, and people not being able to fill up their carts, some people not excited about the particular deals on offer. How do you make sure it's not like a rummage sale and that it really is a cause for celebration?
Yeah, I mean, what I can tell you is we start planning for Prime Day the day after the prior Prime Day ends. It's a company-wide effort for us. We are very focused on making sure this is a great event. Most of those incidents that you're referring to were relatively minor glitches that we resolved very quickly, and customers are able to find the deals that they want very quickly.
That was some of my interview with Jem Sebay, Amazon Vice President of Prime. Again, that was just a few hours before these glitches started happening. Guru Hariharan, CEO of e-commerce platform Boomerang, still with me. So, he said that those glitches were minor. These glitches are not. Amazon just tweeted confirming this glitch. Some customers are having difficulty shopping. We're working to resolve this issue quickly. Many are shopping successfully. In the first hour of Prime Day in the U.S., customers have ordered more items compared to the first hour last year. There are hundreds of thousands of deals to come and more than 34 hours to shop on Prime Day. Can they make up for the lost ground?
I think it's
still having not resolved this.
Yeah, so it's disappointing that they are still having issues. Typically, what we've seen is if the site goes down, if they have ordering issues, then they bring it back up relatively quickly because they have multiple layers of redundancies in their system. But in this case, seems like things are way more deeper than potentially just falling back to a redundant layer. But looks like given that some customers are able to order, it's going to be very critical for Amazon to get those servers back up and see how they can handle the load that they're getting.
You've been behind the scenes at Amazon. Give us an idea of what you think is happening right now on the engineering floor.
It's hell breaking loose at this point. You have engineers trying to debug what's going on. Everybody's on a call. There's a severity 1 ticket going on across the company, and vice presidents and principal engineers are on the phone trying to debug this and trying to fix. And there's no blame game happening at this point. It's purely from a root cause analysis and figuring out and fixing the issue so that they bring the service back up so that they can serve their customers.
What's Jeff Bezos doing?
He's definitely on the call.
All right.